Guys, and welcome back to the walkthrough for Starfox Adventures that I randomly started doing. Not from the beginning. Oh shit. Okay, now this is a perfect. This is a sharp claw. This type of sharp claw is a pain in the ass because he'd like to block. So what you do? Oh. And yeah, these guys are a pain in the, there we go. Like, you'll eventually get them, they just take forever. And they're big, so they take a lot to get rid of. So what you do for this is you get your SpellStone, which is in this menu right here. I'm just gonna adjust this. Back it up a little. Okay, there we go. So yeah, get your SpellStone, and that'll open the door. And then you can get into the temple. And yeah, it's really not that hard. Yeah. Okay, so we got a little puzzle here. So for this, you have Tricky stay on this little pad thing, wherever he is. There he is. And these things, let me show you. There's these little pads on the floor. And it looks like you should be entering from this side. No, enter from this side. This is inverted, so it's opposite. It's like stage left and stage right. Like, your left is its right, and you should go by what's opposite. Because let me show you what happens when you try and line it up. This is what happens. See? And that's it. You get electrocuted if you don't follow a pattern. So I have Tricky stay. And you go opposite. First two. And it really helps to have this little high-def zoomer goggle thing. You can buy it at the store. I think it's like 20 scarabs or something. In Thorntail store in Thorntail Hollow. From that really creepy floating dinosaur guy with these really fucking annoying voice. Okay, so now we go to the other side, right here. And last one. There we go. And call Tricky back. You don't have to call him back. He'll just come back. It's just assumed that when the puzzle's done, he comes back, so don't worry about it. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, shit. These guys attack for holding a damage. And these guys aren't that tough. These guys are total pushovers. They just take a whole lot more. Yeah, I have to hit them like 2 more times in order to get their sharp claw. Now here we go. I hate these sea turtle things. I hate you. You suck. Yeah. Now for this part, let me just show you. Watch out, because this floor is ice. Up there. Up there. And up there. There are levers you need to push so you can complete a puzzle in there that will take you to the next part of the temple. So be very careful when doing this, because you will fall off. Like that. You will fall off. And it's not fun to have to restart this. Remember my first time doing this, it was very aggravating, and I got aggravated because it. Okay, here we go. Fuel cells. These power your R-Wing. For this game, for each section, you need more as you go along, and you don't need an incredible amount, but it is good to have a few spare, like a few more than you need, because I think there are like 10 scarabs in the Thorntail store. Oh shit. But you find them in a bunch of in pretty much every area. Like there really isn't. I don't think there's an area that you go to that there isn't a fuel cell. Like there's more on that. If you can see it, there's more on that ledge where the fire is that the warp pad's gonna be on. You'll see it. I'll go get them once I get this last lever. But this one's the bitch. This one is really narrow. It's all slopey and stuff, and it's just a pain in the ass. And you gotta be really careful, because again, you will fall off, and then you have to go fight the little sea turtle fucker. Oh, little sea turtle guys. I don't know what the fuck. I think they're sea turtles, but what? Their shells that come off their back, so it's really hard to fight them because. Oh, you can just jump at this point because you're going out. Just try and avoid them. Yep, there you go. So as you can see, we have one of those. If you've been playing this game and this didn't be anything new to you, there's a little orb up here, and there's a flame right there. You gotta match the color of the flame to the color of the orb to enable the warp pad or whatever you're trying to do. Open a door, do whatever. So it's really not that difficult. So just climb up here, and here we have our warp pad. Oh, these are grub tub, blue grub tub. You feed these to Tricky. He's a little fat ass. You feed them to him so he can do shit for you. The most you can hold is 15. And again, like any like any game, you can only hold so many, and the number lights a different color when you have too many or something. And you see what I just did there? You use the fire blaster to change the color of the flame and hit that. Oh, by the way, this game is pretty similar to The Legend of Zelda. So if you played that game before, then you can set things to a certain, I forget what button it is, but you can set a certain move or item or something to a certain button. And that's kind of what I did with what I typically do with the fire blaster. I set the fire blaster to Y on your GameCube controller, so you can just hit that for instant access. And if you have like a special event that needs like a special item or something, then it's good to do that for that too. So you don't have to go from menu to item to whatever if you have like a time limit or something. And I'm sure at some point I'll be able to show you what I mean by that, but yeah. It's just a bitch, really. So yeah, Y set is always good. And here we go. I think it needs a sharp claw disguise for this. So I'm just gonna do that. Let me check. Yep, I do. Okay. Okay, no. So that door opens. You're done with the sharp claw disguise. I believe for the whole thing. And then you just push this around. And there's a little slot that you can use. Well, you use this to get back up on that ledge, so you can hit that lever again to raise the water level, because you need to hit this to open the door. And so go back to the block, get up, and hit that up. Water level rises. I'm gonna see if I can get something out of this. Ah, fuck. There we go. Double Night Pod. I don't know the names. In this next one, we got a little puzzle. And the little Krazoa dragon statues Well, let me get rid of this. And this is what I mean by Y set. When you have something set to Y during like a timed event like this, well, let me show you. Okay, so for this one you need a flame command. So it would be good to have GrubTub for this, so you don't be like, oh my god, my dinosaur won't do shit for me. And you really need him to, so you can progress through the game. Because it won't work. Yeah, what you do, if you have this set to Y, it makes your life a whole lot easier, because these statues put out the flames and stuff, and it's really cool. See, like that? I just put that, and there we go. Let's see if it'll do it. Please don't miss. Oh, fantastic. Oh, I'm gonna miss this. I'll just use this one. And this too. Probably gonna miss. Yeah, totally this one. No, I got it. Okay. So that door opens, and it takes you to this other little puzzle thing. And what you need to do here is you need the fire blaster again. So again, it's probably a good idea to be stocked up on your little staff magic meter thing. So yep, you hit it around here. And then you hit it again that. And the goal is to get it in this little area right here with the green and red flame. And when you do that, it should open a boost pad for you. There we go. And it goes into the next room where you actually entered, and it creates a boost pad. So you can... Oh, Trip, you're so fucking stupid. So you can progress and get to the warp pad that you need to get to, so you can return the SpellStone. So it's really not a hard... I think this one is a whole lot easier than the Fire Temple. I mean, the first part of the Fire Temple is really, really hard. It's not hard. It's just a lot. It's just more difficult than the water one. The second part of the water temple, the ocean. What am I saying? The Ocean Force Point Temple. That looks like it's green. No, it's blue, I believe. No. Let's line this up. The Ocean Force Point Temple the Volcano Force Point Temple gets less difficult as you go along. It's really kind of easy the second time. Like, it's easy both times, but I'm rambling here. Like, it's easier. It's easy both times, but it's easier the second time than the first time. And the Ocean Force Point Temple, it's easy the first time, and then it gets a little bit more difficult, mainly because of the statue puzzle that you saw me do, where I hit the switches and the statues put out the fires, because once you get to that, it makes it so you have to, it makes it so they're color coordinated, so only a certain statue will put out a certain flame. So it gets kind of difficult, and if you mess that up, you have to start all over, and keep in mind that you're timed on that. So it gets difficult. And there we go, second SpellStone returns. Like a boss.